Hello, back in Empower today to talk to you about the scoring tab. So in the scoring tab, this is where I'm going to create my different groups and classes. I'm going to assign them standards, and I'm going to also assign them scores here. The first thing that I need to do inside the scoring tab is go ahead and create a group or multiple groups. So I'll click this plus sign beside where it says select a class or group, and I'm going to go ahead and create that group. So I'm going to call this ELA Phonemic Awareness Group. And I can be as specific with that group name or as general as I want to. I can choose to give it a group description to help myself. These are the bluebirds. And then I can go ahead and choose my focus area. The focus area is really there just so you know that this is for ELA versus math. However, you can assign an ELA group math standards and vice versa. So I'll just choose one area. Start and end date are there to show you when this group is going to be active. So they're active starting as soon as I save it because the date is today. And on 6/30/2019 at 11:59, the group will still be active. And as soon as clock strikes midnight, that group will get archived. I can always come back and change the date if I meet that group next year again and remake them active, but know that this is the active dates for the class. If I would like to co-teach this with someone else, I can go ahead and add them right to the group, and I'll just say yes. I'll go ahead and search. You can search by first name, last name, completely up to you, and I can go ahead and add that person. If I decide that, or if they're no longer working with me and I decide they don't need access anymore, I can always X them out there. If I would like learners to be able to join the group themselves, I can go ahead and check yes. That probably applies more to our older learners, but it's an option there. You can always add them manually, and I'll show you that in a separate video. And then last but not least, would I like to select specific learners, how to add to this group, and here's where I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'll select the school that applies, Paradise or Salisbury. For the purpose of this video, I'm just going to go ahead and keep the training site here checked. I'll come down to the bottom and select any learners that do apply that need to be added. Gray means it's selected, white means it's not selected. If I go ahead and want to select multiple learners, I can hold Command and click all that apply. If I hold Shift and select at the bottom of a range, it will go ahead and add all that are within that range. And then I can select the arrows here to put those learners over into my group. Last thing I need to do, of course, is save the group, and then we'll see them applied to my drop-down menu here, where I now have that ELA Phonemic Awareness group. So the first thing I'll need to do inside the scoring tab is create any groups and add any learners to those groups so that I can start assigning instruction as well as creating grade books where I could enter scores for paper pencil, which we'll talk about in further videos. As always, I hope this was helpful, and thanks for watching.